round 2 of recording this video. Let's hope it hits this time. But alrighty, this is going to be my first addition to my Booktube channel. I'm so excited to join you guys. I'm so excited for this opportunity to connect with other readers. It's gonna be fun, you guys. It's gonna be fun. But I found the questions for the Booktube Newbie videos. I have 10 questions that I'm gonna answer so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. But first off, my name is Leanna. I am 22 years old and I love reading, which is obviously why I'm starting this channel. But there we go. So the first question is, why did I start this channel? As I just mentioned, I want to connect with all of you guys, all of you fellow booktubers, all of you fellow watchers. I just want to connect with readers everywhere. I love this community that I have recently only discovered myself, but I love being a part of this community and I hope that I will be a good addition to it. What are some fun and unique things I can bring to YouTube? Obviously my amazing personality, but aside from that, I am a very curious person by nature, so I love to diversify my reading and I love to diversify what knowledge I'm gaining. So I think I can bring some diversity to YouTube in some different genres, and I just kind of want to read all over the place and give recommendations to you guys from all over the place. So that's what I can bring to YouTube. What am I most excited about for my channel? Again, I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but it is just to connect with you guys. I am so excited to just connect with readers everywhere and just really build this community for myself because I love reading so much. It's a hobby that is very near and dear to my heart, and I just want to connect with more people who also have that same love for it. Why do I love reading? Well, first off, escapism, as we all love reading for escapism, I think. Just kind of getting a break from reality and getting immersed in a good story, I think. But aside from that, I am a very curious person and I love to learn. I really love to learn. So even aside from fiction, I love to read nonfiction books and just gain knowledge to better my life, really. So yeah, that's why I love reading. What book series got me into reading? A book series probably most of you have never even heard of, because I grew up in a very sheltered home, very sheltered homeschool home where I was only allowed to read Christian fiction. And believe it or not, there is a genre, guys, of Christian fantasy books, and it is a thing. I know you won't believe me, but it is a thing. And there is a book series called Dragons in Our Midst that is 12, yes I repeat, 12 books long. It is a young adult fantasy series following the idea of the story of what if the dragons from the Arthur, Merlin, that kind of era didn't die, but Merlin used his magic to transform them into humans, and then they lived for hundreds of years and reproduced. So these children are now growing up into teenagers and have dragon traits, and they're figuring out how to navigate the world with dragon traits, and it's really fun. It's a book series that was like, oh, reading can be fun, reading doesn't just have to be for school. That was that book series for me. So yes, that is the book series that got me into reading. What questions would I ask my favorite booktubers? I would ask for all of the recommendations because, as I just mentioned, I grew up very sheltered, very small little bubble. So when I moved out, I got an overwhelming amount of, oh my gosh, this is what reading can be, and it's very overwhelming. So I would just appreciate all of the recommendations of books that you guys think are actually worthwhile. What challenges would be the hardest with Booktube? Obviously, as you can probably tell from this video, I'm a very awkward person. And so talking to myself in front of a camera is gonna take some getting used to, but hopefully I will get used to it and this channel will only improve from there. When did I start reading? As soon as I started reading. As soon as I was able to read, I love to read. So that's a pretty short answer there. Where do I read? Anywhere and everywhere. I will read in bed, I will read on the couch, I will read in a coffee shop, I will read in a park. I will take motion sickness meds so I can read in the car. I will read everywhere. Everywhere. I promise I will. What kinds of books do I read? Primarily fantasy. I do tend to stick to that genre for the most part. But again, as I've already stated, I've been trying to diversify my reading a little bit more. So I've been getting into romance, I've been getting into horror, I've been getting into a little bit of mysteries. So I appreciate all the recommendations in all the different genres because I really just want to learn and want to grow more. So those are my 10 questions, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content in any way, shape, or form, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.